We've done the Halloween Final Girls and Guys, Friday the 13th, and now we gotta do Scream, guys. We gotta do Scream. It is my third favorite horror franchise of all time, so I gotta bring it in here. So let's do it.
Halloween, the night he came home.
Hello, everyone. Clay Frederick of the horror franchise back at it with another tier list ranking of the final guys and girls of a horror IP, and we had to do it with Scream. Halloween, Friday 13th. Gotta do Scream, guys. Nightmare on Elm Street's on the way, by the way, so I just wanted to do Scream because there's an important reason why I wanted to do this one, and I will say this, I originally did do this one already, but I wanted to recreate it because we'll get to that. So, without further ado, let's look at this. What's your favorite scary movie? The best of the best, man. The ultimate survivors. There are certain rules in order to survive a horror movie. They're not quite goated status, but they're really true blue survivors. I'll survive. I always do. Middle of the road. They survive. They somehow survive. But they're not quite on the level of greatness. Don't fuck with the original. Just don't fuck with the original. You know how it is. You fuck with the original, you're not as good. You're just not as good. Not in my movie. Just get away from my movie. Don't even be a part of my movie. Just bad. Bad. I don't think there's anybody that's really going to be bad in this, but I had to include the bottom stat. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. First and foremost, Sidney Prescott. Do I even need to second guess where she's going to go, guys? What's your favorite scary movie? She's the GOAT. I'm going to zoom this in just a tad. Yeah. Just a tad. Sidney Prescott is awesome. She's definitely, arguably, my second favorite final girl. Laurie Strode being number one for me. And she's just awesome, man. She truly just holds her own through and through with the help of Dewey and Gale, of course, and others. So it's like she truly just becomes even stronger with each passing film, especially with the late Scream 7. You can tell she's just so sick and tired of everything. She's just like, just get on with it so I can kill your ass. Just like, she's a badass, man. Like, what can I say about Sidney? Neve Campbell, she was born for this role, man. She was awesome. Dewey Riley. Where does Dewey go? Dewey is hilarious. We love Dewey. We sympathize with him. He's funny. He's quirky. He's awkward. But, like, he's just goofy. But we love that about Dewey. And the fact that he takes so much damage through these movies, up until, of course, Scream 5. The dude, he's literally like a true blue survivor through the series. Even though he dies in Scream 5 in a very shocking way. These guys can't last forever. It's like Gale Weathers, but we'll get to her. Dewey's going up here. You know it. What's your favorite scary movie? He's just as iconic as Sidney. But we all love Sidney more. But Dewey, he's literally the heart and soul of Scream. He truly is. We just love him. And it doesn't feel the same without Dewey, I will say that. The Scream franchise just feels like something's missing. Gale Weathers. I'm going to put her up here as well. You know it. Like, these three, they are the faces of Scream. Like I said about Dewey, it feels different without him. And Gale, on the other hand, I really like Gale. But man, she starts out being a shady person you don't really trust. But she becomes much more of a person you can lean on as the series progresses. Particularly with Sidney and Gale's relationship. I know, like, Gale and Dewey's relationship, it's been off and on a lot. But you can tell that they truly loved each other. So, and the fact I think her character's overstaying her welcome, I think her character served her purpose a long time ago. I still love Gail. Don't get me wrong. She's a great character, but I think she's just there for the sake of being there, you know what I mean? She's still like legendary status, hands down. Randy Meeks, man. This dude, he was great. The nerd, he knew everything about horror films. Like when it comes to the meta and all that, he was the voice of the meta through each of these, the first two movies, and even the cameo appearance with Scream 3 and other characters in relation to his family that we'll get into with the other sequels that carry on with his legacy. He was just that impactful of a character. There are certain rules in order to survive a horror movie. You know, that iconic scene where he talks about Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween, and on that group with everybody in that living room and that TV scene in the first screen. Like, come on, man. That set the benchmark for him. Everybody's a suspect! Shit like that. It just, oh, God. He was an awesome character, man. Like, he was an awesome character. And then, of course, dying halfway through Scream 2, which was a shock to me. I was like, man, come on! Nobody's safe in Scream. Nobody's safe. Do I put him up there in what's your favorite scary movie? He's almost there. I'm going to put him right here, but he's very close to being what's your favorite scary movie. He's very close. Very close. So, and plus, I think he fits very well with There Are Certain Rules. Man, had he had been in the franchise longer, who knows what the potential his character probably would have had. I wouldn't mind him being in the third movie and probably biting the dust or something like that. So, Cotton Weary. Cotton Weary definitely was an important character to Sidney's character. He definitely was like really just caught in the middle of something that he had nothing to do with when it comes to Sidney's real mother and just false accusation at its finest. He was framed. So, and then redeeming himself to Sidney's character in Scream 2, saving her. And then in the beginning of Scream 3, he was the first victim with his, I guess it was his wife or something. Girlfriend, wife. Anyways, he became famous and all that, and he bit the dust. I like his character, how he went from being the frame murderer to redeeming himself and to Sidney's character. So for that reason, he's going up here, and There Are Certain Rules. So, Mark Kincaid, the detective from Scream 3. I liked Mark Kincaid. He definitely was a cool cop. And, what's his name? Dempsey? Forgot his name. Patrick Dempsey, I think his name was. I could be wrong. I think I'm right. Maybe I am wrong. I'm horrible. I have to look it up. It's going to drive me nuts, guys. Sorry. Yes. Patrick Dempsey. Patrick Dempsey. He was cool. I remember seeing him in Scream, or not Scream, Transformers Dark of the Moon. He was like the bad guy and he was a prick. But I liked him in Scream 3. And people wanted to ship him and Sidney together for some reason. I kind of saw it in that, but it's like, especially at the end where they're all hanging out, having a date day. Not really a date night, but date day. Just hanging out, watching a movie or something. So, he definitely contributes. I don't put him up here. He was cool. Nowhere near like the level of Randy. And maybe even Cotton. He's definitely on par with Cotton, I guess. But we're going to rank these after we're done. Martha, I believe her name is. I think she was the sister of Randy. Last I checked. I think. I believe so. The way I see it with her character, I don't remember much about her character. She's not as interesting as Randy, bar none. Bar none. And she only had one movie. So, I know where to put her. I don't think she's not in my movie material, but don't fuck with the original. Don't fuck with Randy. She's nowhere near the level of Randy Meeks, man. Nowhere. Nowhere. She's okay, I guess. I don't remember much about her character. I gotta watch the Scream movies again, so. But yeah. There's that. Now we get to the main reason why I wanted to do this. Why I remade it. As you guys already know, Hayden Panettiere recently passed away. She was 36 years old. And I mainly remember her in Scream 4 and Scream 6 as Kirby Reed. Now, I'm not going to be biased about where I'm putting her. Like I said, I've already made a video, this tier list, right before her passing. Literally, like, a day or two before I heard about it. And I found out, as a recording this, it was last night that everybody heard about it. So she pretty much passed away yesterday. Well, you know where I'm going to put her. No, not there. No. She's going up here. And it's not because of her passing. Like I said, I already had her up here. Like, I already had her up here. She was just an awesome character. Kirby was such a cool character, man. Like, she was very... Her personality, like, she can tell you how it is. Like, everybody was behind Kirby. We loved Kirby. And we loved her in Scream 6 as well. She was a detective in that one. But, like, Scream 4 is not really my favorite movie, but she was definitely the best part of the whole thing. Now, I'm not saying bad about these three. They are what makes Scream Scream. But Kirby elevated it. And you can make a case with Jill Roberts, played by Emma Roberts, the villain at the end of that one. But, so, yeah. Kirby she was awesome. She was awesome. And I'm definitely going through the motions with her passing right now, so... Hate to be a Debbie Downer, guys. Sorry, I know we were all excited up until this point, but... She was a great actress, man. She wasn't, like, my favorite actress in the world, but she was a great actress, and I really, really enjoyed watching her in the Scream movies. We gotta move on, guys. Let's be more optimistic. Come on. We gotta be more optimistic. Judy. She was like the sheriff's deputy in Scream 4, and she came back as Scream 5 as the sheriff. She was quirky. She was funny. She was weird, but she was a good cop. But I'm gonna put her right here. She's middle of the road for me. She was a good cop. She was definitely very faithful to Dewey as an officer on duty and all that. So, she was a cool cop. And she bit the dust in a very horrible way. I mean, so, yeah. There's that. Melissa Barrera as Sam Carpenter. Mommy. You know where she's going, guys. Come on. You know where she goes. She's definitely legendary status. She's definitely legendary status. I really, really like her character, man. Like, if it ain't for these three, she's such a worthy protagonist. Her connection with Billy Loomis, who was the original Ghostface, and he was the boyfriend of Sidney and all that such. And the story, the way they written that part, how Sam's character is connected to all of this, I thought it was cool. It was nice. A nice little touch. So, but still, like, Sam, she was just a badass, dude. And she becomes even more badass in Scream 6. Like, what else can I say? Everybody liked her. Like, I haven't heard a bad thing about her character over the years. The only issue we know of is obviously her being written off from the issues that was going on behind the scenes with politics. We don't talk politics on this channel. Ever. I've already had my fair share of that with a couple of videos years ago. That's as far as I'm going. So, but like, it sucks she won in Scream 7. But hey, Sidney came back and filled the void. I mean, the OG herself, man. But Sam, she was such a great fill-in as a lead. And it brought something new and fresh to Scream itself. Tara. I really like Jenna Ortega. I really like Tara's character. But I don't think she's as legendary as her. She's close. She's close. The chemistry between these two is wonderful. But I'm going to put her right here. There are certain rules. And we're going to rank these when we're done. I really like her character. And I love her relationship with Sam. So, now we got Chad. We're getting into the core 4 status, guys. The core 4, man. The core 4. Chad. He is funny. And he reminds me a little bit of Dewey when it comes to literally an ultimate survivor, taking all these hits he's taken in Scream 5 and even especially Scream 6. Like, how did this dude survive? He is a tough son of a bitch, guys. Truly is. Like, he takes more damage than Dewey ever did. And for that reason, and the fact that he just truly just the guy you can lean on. And the relationship between him and Tara was building too in Scream 6. I really liked that. I thought it was nice. Mindy. I gotta put Mindy up here too, guys. Come on. These two are family ties to Randy. They earned their status to being as legendary. Well, I don't know as legendary, but close, I guess, depending on your taste. But I really like these two characters. The core four as a whole, they're awesome characters. I love their chemistry. I truly do. 5 and 6, their chemistry is amazing. I love it. Now we get to Scream 7, a divisive entry in the franchise. I enjoy it for what it is, and yes, I will say it is my least favorite in the franchise. I've already done a ranking of these movies, so there's that. Tatum, like mother, like daughter, in a sense. I like her from being just a normal girl who pretty much grows to be like Sydney at the end. I'm Sidney Prescott's fucking daughter. Something like that. So she was a cool character. I'm going to put her up here, and there's certain rules. She definitely grew as a cool character in the movie. I don't really... there's nothing I really dislike about her character. Nothing at all. So she's definitely more interesting than Judy and Martha, so I gotta do that. Now we got Mark. I think his name is Mark. The dad. Mark Evans. He was a cool cop. He survives. Run remarkably like Chad did. So, I'll put him in the middle of the road. I'll survive. I always do. He survives. He survived in Scream 7. But now we got to see where everybody else stacks up here. Come on. Well, Melissa Burra definitely is a better character than Kirby. I just really like Kirby. Now, like Kirby, she's fucking legendary status. She stays right here. She stays right here. Hayden Panettiere, R.I.P. baby, but you rocked. You rocked in this movie's Scream 4 and Scream 6, man. You are legendary status. God, it sucks, man. Anyways, I'm getting bubbly. I gotta move on. Tara, you deserve to be up here. Chad, you deserve to be up here. Mindy, you deserve to be up here. Tatum, maybe. Maybe. Yeah. No. These two are fighting each other. There's always that issue with these rankings. I always do that, and I always find some people that fight neck and neck with each other. Carton's redemption arc, I really like. Even though he busted us in Scream 3. So Tatum, I like. She's Sydney's daughter, so there's that. These two, yeah, these stay. Nobody really is not in my movie. So, but these are just like the true survivors of this attack, like by the third act. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this list. And I want to take the moment to dedicate this tier list, not just for Scream and the cast as a whole, but this video is literally the product of Hayden Panettiere, man. Like, this is all for her. I want to dedicate this to her, man. So with that being said, that is it. That is my tier list for the final guys and girls of the Scream franchise. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.